All right, good morning, Billy Pilgrim, for an early morning stream sram. It's not that early anymore, actually. It is 9:30 a.m. But I woke up very early this morning. Went to bed late. Oh well, it's the life of caring for a young baby. But my wife just took over, and I can't generally sleep, even though I would love to fall asleep again. Once I'm awake, I'm not one for snoozing much. Right. Uh, All right, so we died. We died. We're at zero, basically. We have to restart. That was the save that I used to mess around with the Reggie's and Octavius builds to make a build video. Because I was curious. Yesterday I was talking about Eldritch Knight on Reggie and Sork. Oops, I don't think my headphone is plugged in. It is not. There we go. That's a bit better. It is still early. Got some coffee. And I'm gonna go for a million salty runbacks on this draconic archer. Good morning, Johan. Nice to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Early morning stream. I think the main problem with this character is that we haven't found the correct portrait that matches. So let's take a moment. We went for that purple lady, but that didn't turn out very well last time. So let's go for some other kind of ASMR. Alright, this one, she has a sword. Maybe we can go for a generic ASMR. Oh, I quite like that lady we were using yesterday, though. With the grey hair. I think we'll go for one more with her. There she is. We're doing some salty runbacks until we're happy with our run. Let's see if we can fix this style a little bit. We don't want Valerie haircut though. I think this is the way to go. I've actually been while the baby was having a snooze in the morning, I was doing some research in Wrath of the Righteous. I was curious about the mythic feats, and man, I think this build would be insane with some of those feats that I saw there. And I don't think Havoc's in the chat yet, but I checked out his build of the guy doing like 3,000 damage, and that is pretty impressive. But he did level his character up to level 20, and was in like a level 4 or 5 zone, I think. So it's not exactly like it's proof of concept, I think is the right term. But we'll have to see if it actually plays out that way in the game, right? Because I'm pretty sure the beta doesn't go past level 8 or so. But the video is nice because I actually now understand how Vital Strike works. Should try to do a Slayer Archer or an Inquisitor Archer. Well, the problem is I have a really good build for a Slayer Archer, but it has absolutely no mitigation, Johan. Like, no AC, no spells like Vanish, Invisibility. And that will definitely be a problem. Inquisitor, though, could be done. Inquisitor wouldn't be so bad, really. I would just go for a Huntmaster. That would be pretty decent. And have an extra pet in the front line. But I want to play this build because I think it's going to be awesome. But the Inquisitor is definitely a something to keep in mind if I really fail a lot of times. Maybe we should go for that instead. What do we want here? Does not matter. I think I'm gonna go with Lawful now. I'm gonna stick with that. Draconica. Salty run back. But yeah, I played around with it. It's like a machine gun build, basically. You start with 2 attacks around from level 1. And then you get like a 3rd attack from Eldritch Archer. And it's just insane. And Slayer, of course, does a lot of damage. But as I said, the problem with that build is that if you're caught out of position, you're dead. No mirror images, nothing. Like literally nothing to mitigate. No repositioning, no vanish. I guess you could use potions though.
Unfortunately, excellent.
I do say that, and this build won't have that much either. You know what they say about people that keep on trying the same thing and keep failing?
Really?
Yeah, but we were getting unlucky in the mansion last night. I mean, the mansion... So this character died to the bug at the Technic League, which is like, okay, fine. I mean, I don't think any other character would have done any better. And then I lost another one to the wolves after I killed the Stag Lord. That was rather embarrassing, but literally the whole party was dead at that point. She was the last surviving. So I think it's not a bad build. It just, like all ranged builds, kind of suck in the early game. I guess we'll go with the Magic Missile. I forgot to memorize True Strike. It's not the end of the world. But you're absolutely right, Johan. But you know what? Persistence is key, sir. This is what I've learned in my studies. Like, doing a PhD is not about being smart, for example. It's about persistence. Sometimes I turn it on now and then. But not for the small stuff. For the small fights that are easy to manage, it's fine. But if I think that it's going to be a difficult fight, I'll turn it on. I actually really like the way they've implemented here. And that you can easily switch between. I wish more games would do that. Baldur's Gate 3. Fix this a little bit. This booklet should not... Notes for work. Alright, let's see how our RNG is.
Adventures call to them.
Shows what you're made of. Are we gonna pop this here? I think we are. We're just gonna go all out. Kill this thing. Let's go. Nice, we got the days off. She can do another days. Wow. Oh, they saved. That's unfortunate. Oh, really? -6? That kind of hurts. Well...
That's not the way it works.
Let's go for one more. Okay, maybe not. Let's go for days on him.
Just die already.
And hopefully she can roll something that'll hit like that. Guess we could go for the Magic Missile, but we kind of want to keep it for a backup. It would be silly to die now. Alright, let's just spend one here. Alright. Alright, decent start. Oops. Did I have my XP settings correct? I did. Okay, good. It's actually so stupid the way the XP works in this game. If you don't have it to the settings, on this setting, when you start the game, you miss out on, look at how much we are, 500? Otherwise you'd be at like 100 maybe. Everything would have been divided by 6, so probably less than 100.
It's the end for you.
Flank Racer base evil cleric very powerful, but only in turn-based mode. You're using the channels then, I guess.
Serves you right.
Alright, well let's just walk. Kill them off, Amiri. It's funny that they didn't even proc attacks of opportunity. That's weird. We can walk right by, apparently. So how... But why isn't it powerful in turn-based, though? Specifically. Is it because it allows you to position a bit better? Yeah, I see. So I guess you take, what's it called, like, oops, the channeling feat, and that way you don't damage your party members, right? Is that how it works? Because I only know it, like, it prevents you from healing enemies, but I guess the other way around it works, like, you don't damage party members.
And Lindsay
But
was
that's
called
a
for it.
total guess. Let's pop another one. Oh, we should wear that as well. Selective channeling, that's the word. Oh, good morning, Havoc.
I don't tolerate fools.
Yeah, she does have decent stats for an evil cleric, actually.
You deserved it.
In a light.
But, I don't like evil clerics too much. Well, I don't like her as a cleric too much because her, spells... that's a early or late. Like, her spells are, like,
I wrote
inflict,
it like I
right?
saw
So she
it.
can't heal, so you have to spend slots on healing spells, otherwise you won't heal on rests. And you don't really want to bring Tristian along for it. Yeah, turn-based is definitely easier, but I mean, I have nothing against it, and I play it sometimes, but I prefer real-time with codes for most of the run.
Leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Yeah, and the encounters last a lot longer. That's definitely
Any last
another
wishes?
thing. Issue, I guess. Nice, okay, we got him. I woke up at 4:30 to put the boy back to sleep. And then he slept for another hour, and then he woke up for good.
What?
And my wife
A miserable.
was tired, so it was my turn to do the early morning babysitting. So normally we do it the other way around, but that's why I have time this morning. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. I think I have a magic missile scroll. Yeah, I do. Alright. Come on. Yeah, exactly, but inflict wounds is quite useless, right? That's why, so you need to spend spell slots for cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds, to heal your party in between fights. I mean, unless you found a way of taking literally 0 damage.
Adventures call to them.
Oh man, I really don't want to burn these potions right now. Oops, I turned on turn-based, guys.
Lindsay the Magnificent?
Yeah, I saw that build actually. I'm quite curious. The thing
more
is,
simple
I think that's another build that
Lindsay the Great?
comes online quite late.
Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
So you want to run with her for a while. Maybe just have her sit in town for a while, and then once she's like level 10 or so, maybe even a bit more, you can go with her. Because I think her early game ramp is going to be pretty crappy. And you may as well take a Sylvan Sork. And still, she won't be as good as the Sylvan Sork, though. I think in the end, that's what it comes down to. But if I was going with the pure party, you know, without a mercenary, with literally 0 mercenaries, then I would definitely consider that as an option,
Just letting the ink
as
dry.
opposed to Octavia, whose
Anything else?
domain is... Oh no, Lindsay, you stole our XP, little shitter. Oh well. 100 XP gone with the wind.
Applause, please.
Not the end of the world. Let's just try and get out of the mansion in one go this morning. That would be ideal. You have a good cleric for healing? I don't like running with 2 clerics, man. That's too many clerics. Yeah, I see though. I see why that would be powerful.
My patience is
I
running
recommend, Johan. Once you start, you can't go back. Trust me. You'll get addicted. Although, you might just get burnt out. I can see that happening too. I was actually going over my Reggie build this morning when I had a moment, and I realized that it's not that great, so I won't post that video. I'll change it. I don't think the way I built them in the video is the right one.
With my hands dirty again.
Actually, you go for dazes, sir. Days for days.
Out of my way.
She had a decent initiative roll, so she's not going to get caught
Unworthy.
flat-footing. Or rage quit, exactly. Or just chuck the computer out the window. That's the next step for me. I think we're going to spend the glitter dust here, actually. The guy who failed his save also got dazed. That's
Leave
unfortunate.
this one to me.
Oh, nice. So you're in chapter 4, Johan. Yeah, I know that feeling. Nice. Get him. Dazed. Maybe we go for this.
This body
Oh.
holds no more.
Yes, it does, Jathel. Just believe.
This is where I step in.
Just believe. Nice. All right. Let's go. No. Failure save, please. Alrighty. Let's drop this crap. I was thinking of playing some Baldur's Gate sometime in the near future. Baldur's Gate 2, that is.
You here.
You have one issue. You have. Yeah, it's annoying, Owen. I agree, actually.
Request.
That is definitely annoying in the late game. The amount of buffing you need to do, and it's not like you can skip it or skimp on it.
I deserve better.
And there's like no. I mean, the whole mechanics of Pathfinder is knowing which buffs stack. So there's no builds that can do without buffs, for example. But okay, in the late game, at least you usually cast them once per map, right? If you have extends on and... Yeah, you can do Heart of Ira cheese. I could, like, try to solo the game like that, right? Go invis with Heart of Ira and just kill everything with a bit of patience. Might be a little stinky. That's a bit too stinky cheesy for me. Even for me. Don't really know if I should have burnt that heal there, but it is what it is.
You have my attention.
But then again, stinky cheese is always fun. I still enjoy it. Maybe I should do it once. I know a lot of people run the game like that for solo. I don't know if you can still do it though. You can skip through... Yeah, exactly. You used to be able to skip through the Varnholds. You could just run to Varnholds from the start of Act 1, basically. I'm not sure if you can do that. Like with the savings, like you save and quick load or something before it, and it would skip into the area, and you could just pick it up.
Lindsay was called forth.
I don't know if that still works
Time
though,
is wasting.
or if they fix that somehow.
They dare
Serves you
to
right.
attack
Right,
me.
Jathel lost her initiative roll pretty hard. Mr. Tartuk, lob some magic missiles, please. Main character is next. Okay, let's try to avoid the mistake I made yesterday by having everyone stand right here. So if he does kill Jathel... Oh, he missed, that's nice. Okay, Linzer is next. Lindsay will probably fail her UMD check, but I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained. She should move back. Yeah, well, she failed. That was expected. And then it's Tartuk's turn. Well, I think we're in decent shape, though. Especially now that Jaethal landed her attack. Alright, looks like we might just get out of the mansion this time. First try, boys.
This can't
No.
be over.
Yes, it is, Jaethal. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should have memorized Expeditious Retreat. So we're actually going to copy it into the spellbook. Yeah. And since we burnt our magic missile, let's replace it with an actual useful spell. And I should also use this bow. Should have been using that as soon as we picked it up. Minor mistakes. But no one saw a thing, so that's all good.
I always have a second plan.
Share your will.
Let's go for the chart. Oh, she has a heal actually. That's not bad.
Tashani Savitura.
Just die already!
You're but a
Was it
no
possible
more
for Jaethal Evil Cleric can have a pet and select a channel to prevent pet damage? But you have to take Gothray God then. Yeah. I mean, Aristil is also a really nice domain. Well, God.
Never had a chance.
Nice. Was that 80? Oh, 48. Okay. Scythe OP.
Time to get my hands dirty again!
Assist me.
Oh, Havoc,
or
I
lose
checked
me.
the guy's video, by the way, for the Vital Strike builds. I don't know if you were in the chat when I was talking about it earlier.
I don't.
But it definitely looks viable. The only thing is that he did level himself up to level 20. But I guess we'll get to level 20 in the game, though. That shouldn't be a problem. We definitely will,
Curious.
considering it's a mythic path thing. And then I was browsing through some of the other mythic feats, and I actually think that this build, the Draconic Archer, will work really well with some of those feats. Some of the bow feats seem pretty good.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering.
I was.
Over me.
Let me see. Let's see if we can
It will
pass this.
best.
Oh, we got him. Nice. Turn this off. Sorry, Havoc. What? Are you question marking? Did I watched the Bolshi's build.
Aha! Some of me.
Bolshi Vital Strike build, and I saw like it's definitely legit, the 3k crit. But and I also like the video. Oh, you mean what I would play? No. I'm not sure. I'd have to build it out. But I think the build that I'm playing right now would work really well, considering some of the feats that I saw, some of the mythic feats. Yeah, I see you, Arum. With only 2 gods and only one of them allows. Yeah, so you're stuck with. Although I would not know like anything about lore in the game, so I don't know what god does what. To my shame. Ah, come on, Jason. Nice. But yeah, I still think Aristil Cleric is one of the better ones. I was gonna hire one in the previous run. You know what? Maybe I'll do it for this run, because that would fix our frontline issues. We'd have 2 cats, basically. Or whatever other pet we decide to pick up. We could go for something else. Yeah, I just don't know how it will work in the early game, Havoc. And I don't know up to what level the beta goes, because he was showing it with the level 20 character. That was my point. And I think you need at least level 7 or so before you can actually use Vital Strike. And it probably only becomes really good when you get your 3rd iterative attack, which is plus 16. I don't know. It depends on how far the beta goes. But I really like this video though, because now I finally understand how Vital Strike works. Let's actually take off his stuff before we forget.
Sorry. Was lost in thought.
I think there was something broken in it about it in Kingmaker. But it might have been fixed here as well. Not sure.
Grotus awaits us.
Let's throw that on Jaethal.
If no.
Yeah. But I think, Arum, if I wanted to go that route, I would go for a Huntmaster. Because, yeah, you can share the feats with your pets. You get cleric spells. But if I want to replace Tristian, for example, I think I would have a way stronger party if I replaced Tristian with a mercenary a cleric mercenary with a pet. I think that would fix all my issues with this party actually, because the extra pet will just help a lot. Simply put.
Grotus awaits us.
Oh really? It's that high? Okay, I didn't know Havoc. Then it's fine. Go for it. Is chapter 4 then... Are there not as many chapters as in Kingmaker, I guess?
State your desire.
I'm listening. Let us strike as one.
Alright, let's go.
Leave this one.
You cannot stand against me.
Right. Get him.
Out of our story.
Do we have any song left? I thought Lindsay might have some. Yeah, she does. Wow. Harem actually survived for a change.
Could be worse.
You think so, Havoc? I thought someone mentioned in the chat like a week ago or so that there would be less, but yeah, I have no idea to be honest. I wouldn't mind it if it has less, as long as they are as detailed, you know, and kind of depends on how big each chapter is, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Dirty again.
Screaming up to beginning of chapter 4. That sounds less than Kingmaker, though, to me. Because Kingmaker definitely has more than 50 hours of content. Even if you don't play completionist.
The end draws near.
Right? Am I right?
Speak.
Oh, really? They said that it was 50? Okay, that's a good sign then. Hopefully, like, it doesn't need to be as long as Kingmaker. Kingmaker has some, like, flaws when it comes to the late game for sure. Also, like, the late game chapters in Kingmaker are obviously much more rushed than the first 4 chapters are. But once you get to Pitax, things start to become really streamlined, let's say, and, you know, areas are less detailed, there's less side quests. But that's fine. I mean, I think they were a little over-ambitious. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wouldn't mind that too much either, Jan. But still, I don't want a short game. I like long games. But I'm sure Alcat will make something pretty decent.
Thank you for your
Lady and
All right,
Yes,
nice.
I bet
And not just
Valerie.
considering the stuff.
Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire.
Do
and
we
as
want
we were
Jaethal now? I
approaching
don't
the
think
room,
so.
we saw
Alas.
Nice, we actually got them all.
As for well, you.
That's very nice. Right, I believe that was a first try,
Surviving
right? Yeah, that was our first try. Let's hope we don't get any bugs. No, exactly. I don't think it will be. And of course, kingdom management is a huge time sink, which is not necessarily always equally fun, let's be honest. Yeah, I think there's a bit of balance lacking. Like the first chapters in Kingmaker are really detailed, and I would even argue chapter 1 is a bit too much for an introductory chapter, and it takes too long for you to get the kingdom basically. But no, we're not making that mistake. We're going for her as an Eldritch Knight. My panties are always in a bunch, Havoc. They are in a bunch by definition. Just ask my wife. What do we need here? She's a monk, right? We're not going trickery on her. Oh, that kind of sucks though. I do like kingdom management too, Aram, but I definitely had to... It was like learning how to drink wine, right? It wasn't something that came naturally. I really had to get into it. I had to play through it a couple of times before I started to enjoy kingdom management. Yeah, I know, Johan, but I don't want my merc to be stuck on level 1. He's gonna be too far behind. I don't mind paying 2,000 golds. It's exactly what we can miss. Plus, it doesn't actually cost 2,000 gold. You just need to have 2,000 gold in your inventory. It actually only costs like 1,500 for some reason. And I also think the level 1 merc is actually even cheaper than 500. But I'll show you guys in a second what happens. It is weird though. I don't think it's intentional. You know what? No. Yeah, we'll do that for now. She's too dumb to cast these spells, so just safely ignore that. Let's go. Because for no reload challenge, we want to have our glitter dust as quick as possible, right? And if he's level 1, he's gonna be like 3,000 or 4,000 XP behind us. No, actually almost 5,000. By the time we get to him, we'll have at least 4,500. So yeah, that's why I prefer to pick them up at level 2. Right, click a cantrip.
Do not falter.
Get that out of here. Oops. No, not a Mary. I think we might need a grease here. Alright, maybe not.
Serves you right.
Yes.
Whoops. Did I made a mistake. Oh, what? This guy didn't get greased? Oh, it's fine.
Won't kill me. Tear them apart. I'll survive.
Okay, it's
I
fine.
always survive.
You don't always survive, Mary, trust me. I know better than that. Winky. Man, the coffee is really good today.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Absolutely not. Alright, quick snoozers. Let's go.
Once I killed.
Oh,
Oh, whoops, I didn't use rations. Actually, I don't think it matters. Does the timer already start? Yeah, poor girl. Right, the timer doesn't actually start, so there's absolutely no reason to use the rations for the first rest. Well, you see, you learn something new every run. Another slight min-max. Not that I even, you know, I don't bother too much with the timer because it's never much of a problem. It's
I am yours to command.
rarely the case that we need a dueling sword +2. It would be nice though, if we could get it. It's just a bit of extra gold. Maybe I should make like a dueling sword weeb build, you know, dual wielding katanas. I think dueling swords are sort of like katanas, right? I think that's the idea there. with effortless fighting. It might just be alright on hard. It's gonna be a bit like my Orc double axe build, basically. No, it won't be. It'll be terrible because it won't be able to get mirror images until really late in the game. Forget I said anything. Oh, where's the grease, Lindsay? There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Let's have a look at your goods, Mr. Oleg. So, I've decided to just sell these ever-burning torches. They don't work against the spiders in my experience. Stupid spooters. So 22 is actually not that great, but hopefully we'll get some decent RNG when we actually use them. Alright, let's pop this stuff. Oh yeah, that'll work. But I'm talking about making a dual wielding, so using 2 dueling swords basically. Build. I mean, just for flavor, it's not going to be the best thing ever, for sure. It'll be pretty horrible. But it'll look cool, right? And that's what matters, really. Let's be honest. Okay. I think the XP settings are correct. Yeah, they are. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Well, last time he ended up killing a Miri, so it's not a huge loss. I think I actually ended up resurrecting her, though. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it up.
To victory!
4, that's not great. The others seem to have done pretty well. Okay, well. Pop this on her. Lindsay, sing. Pop that. Alright, that's nice. These 2 guys, though. Not so nice. I don't know if that's the problem, or I think the problem is more here. Dueling in Kingmaker's meh. Dueling in Wrath is going to be quite viable. I mean, you're right. It's not great in Kingmaker, but there are some niche builds that'll make it halfway decent. But definitely not the most powerful build for sure. Oops, Mary just got priest. Right. Get him. Let's run to the other side of the grease.
You deserved it.
Get him from here. There we go. Now we're talking. That went rather smooth, I'd have to say. I definitely think that like dual wielding in Kingmaker is the best way to dual wield is indeed with the shield and using the shield bash line. If you really want to power game it.
Pause, please.
But if you're gonna be want to be dual wielding, I think the bestest build is probably like Knife Master 4 16 Vivisectionist or something like that, or Knife Master 4 16 Slayer maybe, and then probably go for like
Can you hear me?
oh whatever you want really. Well, any kind of dagger, but I wouldn't go kukris though.
Aid. No, please, just...
I don't think there's too many really good kukris. Yeah, that's when Dreadful Carnage stands out. I guess you get the cookeries from Knock Knock's quest, which aren't too bad, right? But still, those are basically the best cookeries for the majority of the game, I believe. Which is a little lackluster, if you ask me. It's weird how every time I do this build, I end up with a different amount of gold here. Wouldn't it always be the same? I guess it depends on whether or not we unlock the upstairs thing. Right, so we want to make our Sylvan Sork our tried and trusted companion. Maybe I should, like, I really feel that if I made an Aristal Cleric with animal and community domain instead of Tristian, we'd have a much better shot at completing this run. But I don't want to run with 2 mercenaries, that's too much. And I don't think anyone else can be tasked with reliably CCing anything, because the game doesn't give us any companion that really does that. Even if we wanted her to. I mean, like, Octavia can, but not great. Apart from her crappy specialization. Let's just go with him. Once again, I call on you, Radagast the blue-haired man bun. Where's the beard? There we go. Oh, this is a way. We're going to go with a different color every run. $11 dumped, charisma 19, and he is ready to go. Let's go for stealth. Man, I'm even tempted to go for trickery on him because we don't have anyone with trickery in our party. Yeah, why not? As soon as we get Jaethal, though, we'll have trickery, so that's not the end of the world, really. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for it. Oh, that was a mistake. That was muscle memory from my previous character. And here we'll go for extend. Yes, sir. Early morning stream. Thank you, Nesfor. Thank you, sir. We actually just got out of the mansion, so... Oh, whoops. I don't usually pick that here, do I? It's a little early. What did I pick here? This is greater spell focus. Okay, this is all good. What's the matter? Can I... Interesting. Selected everything there. Yeah, spell focus conjuration, greater spell focus conjuration. Spell spec, mage armor. Can we go now? Yes, we can. Okay. Thank you, Nesfor. You too. You too. We'll have a nice day. I'm sure we will. We're actually going to go to a nice restaurant this afternoon. For the first time in over a year. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's such a simple pleasure, but it's been so long. This is actually a nice place here. I'm looking forward to having some trout. Smoked trout. Pretty tasty. I'm in on the mainland, close to Albania. In the Pindus Mountains. The city is called Yanina. No island for me, unfortunately. Although I have to say, it's not the Greece that people picture, I guess, but it's extremely beautiful here. The natural beauty is extremely beautiful. But yeah, it really is. It's a lot greener than the most of Greece. I guess it's because it's on the Ionian. It's close to the Ionian coast. Right, so we're good. Although that doesn't make sense because the islands are all like desert and bare landscapes. And they're in the sea as well. Yes, of course you can. Oh, you will. Yeah, you should, of course. Like, we're looking forward to the worm. Oh, Helen. That would be very fitting. Okay, get out of my sight. The nice thing is that the water can get really warm here, right, in the summer, and it's good for a little baby not to be in too cold water, I think. But we're actually thinking about going to the beach next weekend for the first time as well. We'll see, though. That is more tentative, those plans. Okay. That would mean no weekend stream, though, next week from Billy. Yes, definitely, especially with a little baby, man. I had a very early morning today. Normally my wife does the early morning shifts. Because anyway, that's just the way we've been doing it, but not this morning. So normally I would be taking care of him right now. But now she's doing it. And we have the huge bonus that we are living with her, well, with my parents-in-law. Her parents, obviously. And they do help out now and then. Old Sycamore, yeah. This is... Oh, we didn't pop any? That's interesting. Yeah, Nestor, I am a dirty cheater. But don't worry, we don't make use or abuse their services that often. I feel like we can do it more often.
Don't hesitate.
Let's pop the cat. But I tell you, man, it's tough. Like, no joking. It's been like a year with my parents-in-law. We don't... I'm learning Greek. My Greek isn't like... it's not non-existent. Like, I can actually speak a little bit, but... Her parents seem to be convinced that I'm fluent, and they just... machine gun Greek at me all the time. It's pretty funny, though. A lot gets lost in translation. Definitely, man. I mean, we've been together for a long time, my wife and I, but I haven't made this much progress in Greek ever, of course. Like, it's been a huge help. And it's good because the kid's going to be speaking Greek as well, so I needed to learn it. No, 0. Literally 0. They can say hello.
I'm listening.
It's quite funny. Definitely. But for me, Greek is very complicated because none of the languages that I speak, well, Dutch and English, have so many genders and tenses and stuff. So it doesn't make intuitive sense to me, right? The way that you construct the words really. I really have to think about it. Yeah. COVID. I mean, COVID's been a blessing and a curse, I guess. It's not the end of the world, though. I mean, we're not living in the same house. It's an apartment, so exactly. Germanic languages, they definitely have a lot of similarities between each other. German does have a lot of tenses, but Dutch is much more like English. So, and my German is pretty bad.
I am yours. This didn't work. I must be doing it.
I don't really
Here.
feel like I speak two languages because Dutch and English are so similar sometimes. Right, maybe you should use a something like that. Exactly, I'm an English German. I had to top it off, my parents gave me an English name as well. They gave me a German name spelt in the English way. So I guess it was all to be expected. My name is actually Conrad. With a C, not with a K. In German it would be with a K. Exactly. You're so close, man. You're just missing the last one. Sar is wrong. Other than that, it's all correct. Let's see. Do we?
Don't
It's Thunder Amstel. I'll let you go for a couple more guesses. I don't think I've ever heard of a Van den Amstel though.
give the order.
Hmm. Oh yeah, let's pop a healing
I
pot
am
on
your
her.
shield.
Okay, that was alright, I guess.
I am yours to command.
It's a Van den Ende. Of the end. Yeah, it's ominous. But in reality it probably meant like something like the end of the street. Most likely. But it is a little ominous, I guess. Let's go for a Sork here. Brass? I don't really like the... Let's go for gold again. Gold or red? Red is cooler. Billy the Endbringer. Exactly. The end of time. Alright, finally, precise shot and extend. Alright. Large. Arcane. Now that sounds ominous. Red if I'm evil. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Oh, well, we're a good aligned red dragon
I'm
disciple.
listening.
Well, we will be a red dragon disciple. Do we need anything from here? Get rid of that.
I've been taught if
Exactly.
someone annoys you, you either pray or
Just
polish
another
your armor.
disappointment. Just another disappointment.
Gleams as it does.
One of many, though. So, you know, if you have enough disappointments, they become like, you know, lost in the woods, right? People don't remember them anymore. That's the trick. You just need to stack them. Oh, come on, Valerie. Stop taking damage. Exactly. But pro tip, don't stream your failures, because then people do notice. A little bit. But I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've gone through the mansion in a while.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Alright, this should go fine. No, the cat. Yes, exactly. This is the one. Uh-oh. As soon as you say that, it charges my backlines. Oh, what did Radagast ever do to you, Mr. Elk? Oh, of course it failed. Oh no, he's gonna die, isn't he? Please, Mr. Radagast, don't die. Why?
Stay behind
Mr.
me.
Elk, what's your problem? Okay, nice. I took 4 damage there. Phew. Don't mind him taking damage. Just a little worried that we'd have to spend our resurrect scroll a little early on in the run. Prefer to keep it for when Valerie dies. Okay. Should we go for a snooze now, maybe? Maybe not such a bad idea.
I am yours to command.
There's a bunch of wolves. Of course, I forgot to buy rations, as is tradition. But that's fine. I think we have some still from when we started the game. Alright, go for Snoozy. Nope. Oh, nobody can hunt, I guess. Valerie? I guess that's the best we can do. No biggie though. Oh, it would be nice if you entered the area from the exit that you took. I guess that's just a little annoying to code, and it's only a minor problem, really. Yeah. That would be too mundane. Alright, let's kill some Satzel worms, or however those things are pronounced. I'm still not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that name. Satzel worms. Exactly. The house at the edge of your sanity. Okay, fine. I think we'll forego the enlarge for now because we don't want the attack AB penalty.
I'm listening.
Well, if we get there, I would consider it a huge success. I mean, that means that we got through the Pitax Palace without dying.
We will prevail.
That in itself is an achievement, I think. Alright. One day it will happen. One day. Alright. Oh, shoot. I should have waited with the rest until Valerie leveled up. Oh, well. It doesn't matter too much, actually. It's not like we would be casting her sorcerer spells right now. So, what bloodline should Valerie have? Copper, right? Copper, acid. Whimsical, I spend most of the time in combat trying to annoy and frustrate their enemies. That sounds like Valerie, indeed. That sounds exactly like Valerie, actually. And an acid element to boot. Go for weapon focus. When I do this build on her, I give her great axes. And extend. Large and shield. Yeah, she won't be casting them right now anyway, so it's fine. We didn't really need the rest. The cat has
Give the order.
taken a little damage. Yeah, for her, I'll go for Sork DD EK. For my main character, well, you know the build, I think. Go for one more on El
I am
Cato.
your shield.
I know that most builds that go EK on her don't do the monk dip, and they just take arcane armor training, but I don't think that's the way to do it. I really prefer the monk dip. It lets her avoid wearing armor, right? So she doesn't need those armor casting feats, so she can take like outflank and stuff like that on time until you get the robes, which does take a while. You have to keep on switching in and out of armor. I guess that's the
I
downside.
am
but
yours to command.
I definitely prefer to build her this way. Also,
I'm
the
listening.
early crane style at level 2 just ramps her AC really nicely. Alright, this is actually going really smoothly. Sitting on plenty of healing pots. Let's try not to forget. Oh no, I made a boo-boo. I didn't give her arcane. Okay, I think we'd get enough skill points to fix that though. Maybe we won't. Whoopsies. Knowledge Arcana. I don't think I gave her any. No. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get enough points in the next 2 levels. Yep.
Here.
I don't. I do. I just took it off the hotbar. It doesn't deactivate, so it's fine. And I don't think I'd ever want to deactivate it. Anyway, not
Don't
until like
hesitate.
way later on in the game. Oh, this is a mistake. Let's go like this, actually.
Next strike is one.
We do have a glitter dust if we really need to. I'm gonna step on the grease.
Do not falter.
Alright, that went fine, actually. Whoops. You really have to run in there like that. I guess she did. I'm gonna kill a couple more thylacines.
I am
Chuck
your
a
shield.
potion on the cat. Let's drop this, actually. It's worthless. No, not on herself. On the cat. A 3? Great. Can do better than that. That's better.
I am yours to command.
Whoops, I shouldn't have moved the cat there. He ate a couple of attacks of opportunity. Unnecessarily. But I think, once again, we're pretty fine. Because, oh yeah, actually, it didn't even take that much damage. Sometimes it's hard to see with the damage numbers where they actually came from. If it was from an enemy or from one of your party members. Right, let's make sure our XP settings are set up so that we can get the persuade check. If we pass it, looks good. Nice. Alright, so far so good. How much? Oh, it's 200. Not bad. I mean, better than nothing. It's not that much.
Onwards. I'm listening.
Let's go. Okay. So use determines numbers of just flying by too fast, right? Maybe I should play a bit more turn-based, but for this kind of stuff, though, I just feel like the whole game would take too slow. I would be playing Chapter 1
Here.
forever, basically. But maybe I'd actually get out of Chapter 1, though. So maybe it is worth it. Right, where are the wolvies? I know there's some over here. Miss Woofs. Yeah, at this point, for Act 1, definitely. And for most of Act 2, I would say as well. Act 3, though, is where it becomes a bit more My knowledge becomes a bit
Give
more
the
spotty.
order.
Questionable
Don't
at
hesitate,
best.
didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. I am yours to command.
Do we really need to drop a grease here? I was hoping to avoid greasing these fellas. So far so good. Oh, carry on, cat. Yeah, maybe if we do get that to that point in the game where I don't know the encounters, I should actually just go for turn-based mode. Especially considering that I'm playing a squishy backliner and the positioning is super important. I think that's what we'll do, in fact. Let's have a look. Okay, still pretty healthy. Might as well use one though. Two, fine then.
I'm listening.
He's full. Got a bunch of magic missiles, so that's nice. We can even pre-cast that. Actually, no. First of all. Yeah. Yeah, so I think, well, let's get to that point in the game first. But I think it's worth it though. Like, once the run gets far enough that it would be a real shame to lose, maybe I should start playing more turn-based. At least use it more often, you know. Especially for areas where I'm maybe not so certain. Like Armak's Tomb, for example, I think I would be tempted to use it. Alright, this went pretty well. We're actually done here. Oh no, we're not done here. Let's try... Yeah, went really smoothly. I'm just thinking if this is worth it or not. I don't think... Wait, maybe... Yeah, she has... 4. Take off her armor. It would be really nice if we could get up there and pick up that natural... armor amulet. Amulet of natural protection. Whatever. That one. +2, that's not great. I don't think Valerie's is going to be any good, although I did put points into it, obviously. +2. Oh, wait. +7. So Valerie is actually the highest mobility. Interesting. DC 21. I guess we could give it one try and see what happens.
I was successful.
Wow, we actually got lucky. We actually got lucky. Very nice. Where is it? It's up here, isn't it? Oh, no, back here. And now the way back, the nice thing is that you cannot... well, if you fail, you still end up teleporting down. So... there's no risk of getting stuck up here.
I can't.
Yeah, that's fine though. It would have been very strange indeed if she passed 2 checks in a row. Let's actually wear the amulet that we just picked up. Oh, we forgot to loot this fella. Alright, let's go. I think we might make one more stop on the way to kill a couple more things in the Fangberry Cave. Well, not in the cave. On the outside. If we spot it. Oh, we did spot it, okay. Quick snoozers.
Where is...
Yeah, we'll see. I was also thinking about my my Orky D build. I think I'll make a video for that one actually, because I realized that I don't think there's many people who have builds for double-bladed weapons. I'm sure you can find some here and there though, but yeah, why not? Figure I may as well post it.
I am
Maybe we
yours
need
to command.
pop a potion or 2. After all, there we go. These things aren't very dangerous though, so let's
Don't
not worry about it.
hesitate.
these too much.
To victory!
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured. So, it's definitely not optimal. That part is correct. I wouldn't argue there. But people might still want to play it. So I think it's worth posting that build, actually. So I'll do that later today. If I can squeeze it in. And otherwise tomorrow's fine as well.
I am your shield. This didn't work.
Oh,
I must be doing it wrong.
there we go. Let's try not to get poisoned here. That would be nice. Valerie's actually hitting stuff. That's also rare. Alrighty. Now what are we sitting on? 6k. Pretty decent, I think. What's Valerie on? Also 6k. And he is at 3k. So he's actually 3,000 behind. And he started at level 2, which is 2,000 XP, right? Which means that if we would have been at level... If we'd gotten him at level 1, he would be at least 5,000 XP behind. That's a bit too much, I think. It's definitely fine, like, if you're not reloading, but I think for a no reload run, you really want the glitter dust as soon as you can get it. And in the end, it's only 2,000 gold. It's not the biggest of deals. Yeah, but it's true, Johan. I could do that, but you don't even need that because Huntmaster, I believe Inquisitors get invisibility as a spell at level 2, don't they? I think if I would go with an Aasimar, yeah. So there's no need to even go for a Garuda. Although which one is Garuda again? Anyway, I forget which one that is. But for that build, I think I would go human for the extra feet. Probably. I'd have to think. I'd have to work it out a little bit. But my intuition would say human. Or not would say. My intuition does say human. Dex and wisdom. Oh, I guess that makes sense because you want wisdom, right? And you need dex. That wouldn't be bad at all. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Let's get some rations. Oh yeah, and I forgot to buy Valerie's armor, didn't I? Yeah, I did forget to buy Valerie's armor. Oops. There they are. Go for like a bit many maybe, but it's fine. Stick that on her straight away, and then we can sell that other armor. Oh, you know what we could do as well? Oh man, we need 3 more gold. Okay, we can squeeze out 3 gold somewhere. Something like that. We can get a masterwork composite longbow for ourselves. That'll help a little bit. 1 extra attack bonus, never hurt no one. Well, depends on who, I guess. +6, that's alright. Not amazing, but with the way the classes work, the way we pick them up, that's the main problem with this build. But it's not as bad as the wizard version of this build. And as soon as we get level 4, we get our extra dex points. Our attack bonus is going to be pretty sweet, actually. Let's fight this. But it might be 6 bandits and we might just die. Oh, well. Let's hope it's not 6 bandits, I guess. Fingers crossed. That's 2. 2 is alright. We're fine with 2 bandits. We don't want to see any bandits show up in the back here. First, Mary gets crits instantly.
This
Oh, come on, Mary.
kill me.
This bandit is like a wall or something. Can't hit him.
I always survive.
Wow, 12 damage snowball. I think we might have to go back to Oleg's after this, unfortunately. We'll see though. Okay, he's dead. The cat passed out as well. Oh, whoops. Alright, Valerie actually managed to save. That's, whoa. I would prefer not to burn all my healing pots healing Amiri right now, so I think we're actually going to go back to Oleg's. The Walk of Shame. But I would definitely prefer to keep the healing pots for an unforeseen situation. Hello, Oleg, we're back. Exactly, Nesfor. Exactly. Just couldn't resist Svetlana's cooking. We should get like a bonus for sleeping here, I think. Exactly. With your crossbow. Save us all. What are we... Ah, we're fine. Well, I think we got lucky there because that may as well have been 6 bandits and I think the run would have been over. Although we had 4. The last time we got ambushed by 6 bandits, we were a party of 3, so that was pretty painful. We may have survived with a well-placed grease or 2 though, against 6. Right. Let's try not to spawn any ambushes this time. Nice. Oh shoot, Amiri's armor is really crap. I mean, there's crap and then there's hide armor. Anyway.
Give the old ox.
It is what it is, as they say. Oh, maybe we should have cast a mark on Amiri and start.
Here.
Pop Shield of Faith. Bless. Maybe even a precast strike. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at her, Naruto running.
Let me quickly now. If we don't find that artifact soon. Hey!
Let's go for this archer guy first. First things first. Die, Mr. Archer.
This can't be over.
Alright. I always run like Naruto. When I run like Naruto. Jogging, running. These Greeks don't know what they see when they watch me run. No, not a Mary.
I always survive.
They call me the Red Devil. I haven't been baptized by the Orthodox Church. Uh-oh. This is actually not looking that hot, to be honest. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I don't think people are. It's definitely a different kind of practice than in the Netherlands, for example, where people like are either fanatical religious zealots or total atheists, and most of them are on the atheist side, I guess. But those people who are religious are like extreme. And in Greece, I think everybody is sort of religious, but doesn't really care or talk about it much. It's definitely more of a cultural thing, I think. Yes, more of a tradition, exactly. Exactly. What I do notice is that my wife is quite superstitious, and I'm the exact opposite. It's pretty funny. Yeah, there must be quite some similarities because it's the same church, isn't it? Same kind of history as well with the Ottoman occupation and everything. The Balkans do have a lot in common, really. Let's go for turn it on.
Bring it!
But I guess Slovenia didn't have a. This was. I was studying in Utrecht for my bachelor's, and she was doing her master's in the same university. I had a group of Greek friends from my uni, and I went to a house party one day, and there she was, love at first sight, heart, 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 heart. But that's how it happened. Who is? Oh, this is Jason, right? Bard. Mobility. Erasmus love. Exactly. She had a butterfly painted on her face, actually, which is pretty funny. I think it was a fancy dress party. I don't really remember the whole. I was rather intoxicated, probably. Back then, you know, it was party times. Cure light wounds and remove fear. That's it. Let's see. Agree. Go for low religion. Yeah, exactly. But our love didn't fizzle out. It lasted. It's been we've been together 10 years, actually, more almost. It's pretty crazy to think about. Well, let's go for dodge. Crane style. Oh wait, no, she doesn't get that yet. Improved unarmed strike. Exactly, that's how Erasmus goes. That's exactly how Erasmus goes. It's such a nice program, though. It's really good, if you ask me. Of course, I would say that, though. That's how I met my wife. Oh, that's a good thing, though. You lost 7 kilos. I wish I could lose 7 kilos. Maybe I should go back to the Erasmus diet. Greek food has... Okay, I shouldn't blame Greek food. I should just blame my appetite, man. I've been eating like a little piggy during the quarantine. I was gonna say that Greek food is too tasty and blame it for my weight gain, but you know, that's not really... That's a little disingenuous.
You see that?
In Dutch, there's a saying, every pound comes through the mouth, and it rhymes. And it means exactly what it says.
Inappropriate.
I'm gonna say, let's turn off this again. There we go. Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually. I'm not sure if that's true, but I would 100% believe it. Because it kind of makes sense to me intuitively. I'll show that to my wife the next time she complains. She doesn't complain. She makes fun of me, I should say. She doesn't complain. She doesn't care. Um. Oh well. Oh, fine. We made it. Forgot to take off our armor. Alrighty, so where did you go for Erasmus actually, Nesfor? If you don't mind me asking.
Here I am. See.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ask.
I am
Copenhagen.
yours to command.
Okay, no, I never heard of it. I would only know Aalborg and Copenhagen, I think, are the only two Danish towns I can think of. I think Johan in the chat, he's Danish actually.
You have my
He would probably
attention.
know Horsens. I just realized I forgot to pick up the heavy shield for Jazel, but that's not a problem anyway.
I'll survive.
Uh-oh.
I always survive.
There goes our front line. Yeah, I can imagine. It's very common not to make friends of the host country because, you know, happened in the Netherlands as well a lot. Like, most Dutch people were absolutely not interested in making friends even, I would say, because they figured that you'd leave again, I guess. And then they would be left without a friend. So sad. Not realizing that they could have made a friend with an awesome vacation destination. Also, a lot of Dutch people have friends from high school and they get stuck in this crowd. It's crazy. Like, they never make new friends after high school. This was very common in the Netherlands as well. Yeah, it kind of makes sense though. It's definitely it's not strange that that happens. And usually the Erasmus students will hang out together. Oh, definitely, Nesfor. I found it so hard I decided to have a kid. Whoops, where am I going? Going the wrong way. No. Oh, no, it's not too technically good. Oh, damn it. But people are all different, though. Like, my sister, she has, like, so many friends. She has a whole, like, booklet full of social events that she needs to attend, and it's not for me, man. I have a couple of good friends. That's all I need. Yeah, exactly. Too much of a hassle. Plus, I like doing my own thing as well. Now and then. Oh no! Come on, Amiri. Really? This thing. Oh, we don't have glitter dust either. Is this thing actually gonna kill us all? It's gonna wreck us, isn't it? It's gonna destroy us. What else can we do? We could go for another grease. Yeah, it's true. Some people need the company. It's definitely different for everyone. Oh, well, that crit was very timely indeed. You know what we'll do? We'll give the wand to old Radagast here, so at least he can pump out some reliable damage. So we might just be able to kill this thing. Nice, okay. It's a bit of a shame that Amiri bit the dust there. I kind of feel like we need a Resurrector. Because we want to do we want to do Tusk Cutter. She didn't even get to do Tusk Cutter yet. Okay, Mary, try not to die again, please. There we go. How much is that anyway? 8 gold, super worth. Super worth it. That was a little unfortunate. Please, no more ambushes, guys. Let's just... No! Nice, okay. I think those were thylacines, though. I think once you get to this area here, it's mostly thylacines that spawn around Olex, which shouldn't be a problem, really. Okay, what? Okay, 2K into level 4. It's a ways away, but not too bad. Yeah, I forgot to pick up the heavy shield, actually. That was silly for Jaethal. I guess we could just go back to the Ancient Tomb and pick it up when we leave now. I think we might have to do that. Try to be cheapskates and avoid buying one from Oleg. Do we have anything else to sell? 500 gold. Oh, there's nothing that we can buy with that. Let's get out of here. And if you give, just thinking, like, if you give Valerie the monk level, she can also use the flaming nunchucks, which is pretty nice for the Fangberry cave. We might even have her go unarmored and just cast mage armor on her for that part of the game, so that she gets 2 attacks with them. Might not even be such a bad idea, really. Right, now we're gonna see if we can't pop the old Technic League. Oh, Technic League. Yoo-hoo. Here we are. They heeded my call. If it bugs out this time, I'm just gonna reload it. And who are we gonna leave behind? Because yesterday night it bugged out and we lost this exact character.
Survive.
Let's hope it doesn't happen. If it happens, I won't fight them. I'll just reload. I think this looks like it's not bugged though. Yeah, okay, they ran off. But I was just gonna say, if the next time it bugs, I'll just reload it from the quick save and that should be fine. I think we are justified there.
I'm listening.
So finally, we got further than our last run. That we lost to that silly bug. Right. Oh wow, she actually passed that. This is... Oh man, she only has 14? Nah, I knew it. I thought she had more lore nature than that, to be honest. Did I not give her lore nature? I didn't put points in lore nature. That was dumb. I put it into Arcana. Whoopsies. Really made a mistake. Ah, well. It's not the end of the world. Looks like we kind of need a snooze, though.
We should gather our strength.
We have been running around trying to pop the Technic League, though. That makes sense. It's a bit of a shame, because that was 1,000 XP that we lost for no reason. I should have given her lore nature. But we would, you know, chances are that we would have still failed it. Just curious now, what did she roll? Can we see? An 8. Oh, she might not have failed it actually if I'd put in a point in it. She probably would have passed it actually. But it is what it is. Let's quickly forget that ever happened. That is always a guaranteed 1000 XP. You saw nothing. It's fine. That's not the end of the world.
Your wish granted.
It would be a nice little boost, but we'll manage without just fine.
State your design.
I think we're actually going to try and pop
I
the
will
Spaglord
grant your request.
wine while we're here, because I always forget to come back and do it. Nice! We got it. Even with her crappy lore nature score.
What a surprise. Ask.
Oh, she failed the other one, did
That
she?
is possible.
Looks like it. What about the cat?
You have my attention.
Okay, looks like everyone failed it.
An expected result.
Oh, we've managed not to trigger it though.
How curious.
Okay. We're fine. We could even do the storybook events. Let's have a look at Valerie's fortitude save right now. If she has like 8 or 9, I think we can give it a go. 8 would give her a 50-50% chance to survive. Even if she fails it though, it's not the end of the world. Let's see what our fortitude +6 +9, that's pretty decent. But I didn't give Jaethal lore nature though, which is... Yeah, maybe we should wait for one more level and give her lore nature, because I think, I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of the checks are lore nature checks. So we want to go in here to grab the heavy shield before I forget. And then we'll see if we can't pop the side area on the right hand side of the map. Forget the name. There we go. Heavy shield acquired. So are we level... What level is Jaethal? 3 or 4? Oh, 3. Okay, good. Good. Right, of course, we're a little behind because we can't stack trickery XP on our main character. But that does mean that the rest of our party is closer in XP to us, which is not necessarily a bad thing either. Oops, we're all fatigued, I just noticed. Let's go out and go for a quick snoozers. A quick snoozy woozy. Yeah, we are fatigued. Maybe... No, let's not do the Manticore just yet. I think we could handle it, but we need to be a little lucky as well, so... I would just really like the dexterity belt for this character. It'll do her quite good. Or I should say, it'll do her well. It's probably the correct English way of saying it.
Request.
Right, let's take this off. Pass that. Throw that back on. Is it gonna start raining badly? That would be a bummer. Oops.
Do not
Fine.
falter.
Didn't get the charge off. Let's fix this a little bit. Alright, Nestor, have a good one, sir. I'll try not to. No promises, though. Absolutely no promises. I'm actually going to call it quite soon here myself. Have a nice weekend. Hope you guys are all good.
I am your shield.
How are you now, Valerie?
This didn't work. I must begin.
I will. I will, sir. I'll ask my grandfather to make me another pair. Alright. So that's his 3rd level, I believe. Yeah, okay. Actually not bad, because now he can cast Magic Missile. Which is a nice spell. Stick with Mage Armor. Magic Missile.
Don't hesitate. This didn't work. I must
Learn
be
how
doing
to
it wrong.
use it first.
Oh, come on, stupid wolf. Don't be such a pain. There we go.
Speak.
I think we have another ways to boost her trickery, so
Unexpected result.
this is the only thing we can do.
I will indulge you.
The nice thing about Drethel is that she can't die if she triggers a trap, right? So
Ask.
there's that.
You have my attention. What a bother. Request.
Oh, nice. We popped the other one as well.
Share your will.
Time for some loot.
What a bother. Speak.
Thought the cat was going to trigger it there for a second.
Ask.
Silly kitty cat.
Your wish granted.
Right, we've got a couple of whoops to deal with here, so actually bother with some buffs. Less Hurricane Bow. True Strike. The truest of strikes. Let's go.
State, learn how to use it first. Urgathoa guides
I am yours
me.
to command.
Request. Learn how to use
Oh
it
no.
first.
Oh well, it's fine. Oh no. I increased Valerie. Poor Valerie. Alright, we got him.
Worthy.
Actually really happy with this death chair that I bought from IKEA. I know IKEA is not like famed for their quality stuff, but this chair is really good. No squeaking either. It has done me well. Forget the name though.
Give the order.
Stupid Scandinavian name that's unpronounceable.
We will prevail.
Alrighty.
What a surprise. Speak.
Very nice. So what are we sitting on right now? 8k. Damn it. Not that close to level 4 to be honest. Let's see, what else could we pick up? We could soak up the XP on the outside of the old sycamore, but that's... I usually do that at level 4. I feel like I'm sort of behind somehow. Oh, I didn't return Bocken's quest, did I? Don't want to do that just yet. We could soak up the XP. Kill the boggarts, actually. Let's kill some more boggarts. Not that that'll net us too much XP, but it'll give Jaethil a ring she needs. I think we should actually snooze because she can take over that duty. We spent some of our spells, so we need to go for a snooze. I said my chair is good. I move it and it falls apart. No, it's fine. I don't think it's falling apart.
Share your will. State your desire.
Did I take off our armor? No, I didn't. Move this,
Request.
past this. Okay, what are we sitting on? Let's pop that as well. Maybe that was a bit preemptive, but screw it. Wow, I forgot to memorize the second spell here. Should be this.
You have my attention.
I am your shield.
Wow, a lot of misses there. Thank you, Bogart.
This body holds no
Yes, it
more.
does, Jay, so don't give up. Okay, now we're talking. Maybe he should be targeting touch AC with this. Let's let him use the electrical one for a change. Immediate payments, dividends. There we go. That's what we came here for little Miss Jaethel. Her AC will only start to get decent at around, well, at level 5. Because that's when she'll get crane style. So up until then, it's a lot of, you know, micromanagement to keep her alive, basically. Let's see if we, think we could use this. Cat have major armor. Cat is still full.
I'm listening.
Pop that off. Now let's go for these guys here.
Ask.
Don't hesitate.
Now,
Here.
Pumpkin.
State your desire.
Should have popped that sooner, maybe. Oops. You know what? Just go for the attack here.
Never had a chance.
Never had a chance. Wonder what weird accent that's supposed to be. Some kind of British stiff upper lip thing, I guess. She's from a noble family, isn't she? And this went pretty well, actually.
Wretched thing.
Pretty damn smooth. What are we seeing on? Oops, not him. So still not a lot of XP to write home about, but let's stick the cape on her. Not all heroes wear capes, but all capes wear here. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so maybe we do just go to the old Sycamore and soak up that goodness, which is the XP over there. Or we could go and do the storybook event with, yeah, but we didn't have lore nature, that was a problem there. It was either knowledge world or lore nature, I forget which one it is. I should actually, let's see if we even pop the area. Yeah, we did pop the area. The nice thing there is that even if you fail, you still get XP for it.
Sometimes
Like at
I
least
think
300,
that
I
my
think.
entire-
Which is, yeah, it's not that amazing. Let's be honest. 300 XP is not a lot. So we kind of want to pass a couple of those checks at least. Just a couple. Once again, I think we're going to have to smite both the kobolds and the mites. Smite some mites. What we could do...
Greeting.
Let's
We
see how this
almost had
goes.
Tartuccio.
Share
Is
your
do
will.
the first part of the kobold dungeon, basically the
The
part with the
undead
traps,
is such a frivolous term.
and
I prefer
soak that XP up with the 4 of us.
Everlasting.
Because basically, that XP will be shared with anyone who joins us afterwards anyway. So I think that's actually a pretty decent idea. We'll just have to deal with the first encounter, which is
Let us strike
not
as
really a
one.
big deal, if you ask me. Should probably be be fine. We'll just plop a grease on the right hand side. Should be fine. Might. Too bad Eldritch Archers can't cast Jolt for some reason. Like their spellbook selection is so random. They also don't get echolocation. They don't get a couple of really nice spells, which is another reason why you'd want to go with a wizard spellbook, like an open wizard spellbook, with maybe even an Eldritch Scoundrel. Let's see. Let's pop a bless here. Alright, here we go.
To victory!
Let's not underestimate this fight. Oh, nice. We actually had him fail 2 of his hold perfects. Great. He only got 1 channel off. Perfect. Okay, let's get old Radagast the green hair to walk up here and hopefully grease these fellas as well. Can we get them all 4? Looks like we can actually. Perfect. Oh, wow. And they're all around the edge as well. Okay, Jaethel, you're gonna have to heal yourself here. And another one. If you may, lady. Although we don't really need to. Oh, no, he's gonna trigger. He's gonna aggro some more kobolds. No, okay, it's fine.
Despicable.
I was afraid of that.
Do not falter!
The grease, I mean. Get him. Let's do a magic missile. He's gonna have shield up, isn't he? It's nice. Alright, this is going particularly well, I have to say. The last couple of times I did this, we ended up taking way more damage, and we were actually a higher level. Damn it. Just grab everything that we can, because we're greedy like that. So what are we sitting on? Ooh, 300. Oh, we didn't loot this, did we? Very worth it. Very worth it. Totes worth, man. For another hurricane bow. Bless. Okay.
I am
Charge
yours
that
to
guy.
command.
You have my
Charge
attention.
these fellas.
We will prevail!
Alright, we want to go for this fella. We want to make sure he gets greased, because he can be very, very obnoxious with his stupid burning hands or whatever it's called. Damn it, he didn't fail his save to grease there, which is unfortunate.
Can't be over.
This is a problem with him. And he's going to keep on doing that.
Can't be over.
Stop it, Mr. Kobold Alchemist. Leave, Mr. Kobold Alchemist. Nice, okay, we got him. Now go for this guy. Perfect.
Onwards!
Alright, that could have gone worse. Just a pain to have to heal Jaethel again. But, you know, that's kind of what you get when you bring her along. The typical Jaethel problems. So my idea is now that we'll actually soak up some more XP on the left side of the map, and hopefully we'll get a level, and then we'll go and snooze, and then go and do the first part of the Kobold Cave. Especially just basically disarming the traps is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
For the XP.
Yes.
Anything to squeeze out a little more. we're good. The remaining fights here shouldn't be much of a problem.
Unworthy.
Shmoosh. Actually, if Jethro gets knocked over, she might stand up with more hit points than she has now. Nice. See if we can't squeeze out a tiny bit more so that we can get a level on Valerie as well. That would be perfect. So our second sorcerer level, we're picking up level 4 as well, which means we get 1 attack bonus from being a sorcerer and 1 attack bonus from going to 20 dex. That's pretty big. I like. Bard here. Now let's see what we messed up. Lore nature. I went for lore religion, like genius. I want more points of trickery. I do believe there's a lore religion check there, though. Let's go for knowledge world as well. Just to give us a bit of a better chance if we need it. Hideous laughter. Unbreakable heart is a little better, probably. Nice. That actually gave her some hit points. But it's fine. We don't need to work too much for that. She should be close. 500. We might be able to squeeze that out as well before we rest. That would be perfect.
Ask.
Give the... This didn't work. I must...
Yeah. Yeah.
What's her attack bonus right now? +8. It's actually not half bad. Could definitely start using enlarge now. Also, it lasts 2 minutes now instead of 1, which will help.
Wretched things.
Okay, looking pretty smooth, if you ask me. Smooth brained Billy. Okay, let's see. What's next? I think we'll go... Well, we could mess with the thylacines up here. Rather large group though, and Jethel is a little low, but... On the other hand, they are just thylacines. We have her buff to the guild right now. We have 1 grease, which should be enough. Actually, let's make sure to keep on casting that. Does she have song left? She has 8 rounds of song left as well. Alright, let's go.
Speak.
I am your shield.
It's quite a few thylacines, actually.
Assist me or
Okay.
lose
We don't
me.
want Jethel to die that quickly. Alright, this is looking fine. Now, do we want to
How
mess with some
curious.
of those centipedes? Jethel is the only one who has protection from poison.
You have my attention.
No, I think we want to rest before dealing with them, just because if she keels over, then our Valerie will have to tank them, and yeah, she might die, basically. Or get poisoned, which is arguably even worse. Let's see what's Valerie sitting on right now. Ooh, 800 though. Like 200, 150 away. Let's see if Jethel can spot these traps here. If she can,
Request.
and disarm one of them. Why doesn't it show up on her?
Share your will.
Shouldn't it be showing up here?
Ask.
That's strange.
State your desire.
Doesn't show up on the cat either. No! We ended up popping them.
Despicable.
Damn it. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes, I guess. I thought they only spawned here if you pop the trap here.
Stay
Here are the
behind
rest.
me.
It's not the end of the world. I mean, they're just centipedes, but no. I'd like to avoid getting poisoned if you can.
Over.
This went pretty well though. That went absolutely fine. But it's weird that the guidance doesn't show up. So, oh, now it does.
What a surprise.
Nice, she actually spotted it. Spotted it. At least now if she fails the trap, the centipedes won't trigger.
Inappropriate.
Oh, great. Well done,
You
Jaethal.
have my attention. Request.
Okay. Where's the cat? Might be able to spot the other one.
Share your will.
Still has it on. Guess he didn't spot it either. Right, that's a shame. But let's just get out of here. Cool. She's like 90 XP? Not even. Away from her next level. Oh well, in the end... Oh, you know what? We forgot to pick up this armor +1 in the corner here. We could go up here like this. If we have a bit more mobility in the party right now. Maybe Jaethal's mobility is a bit more reliable for that check. And we can kill some mighty mites. Let's see what she's sitting on when she has everything removed. 8. That's not that much. But we can give it a go. We might just get lucky again. We may just. And if we don't, we'll just go for a snooze. Don't want to pop too many potions here.
State your desire.
Come on.
Father.
Oh, no.
Don't hesitate.
One more try? One more try?
Here.
Right, let's make sure that she in fact does have the highest mobility. Yeah, she does for sure.
What a
Okay,
bother.
that was it. Never mind. Kind of hurt. That kind of hurt. She should be wearing this as well. Alright, so... let's just go out and snooze then. It is what it is. We'll just have to snooze without Valerie's level right away. Yeah, I should have gone to the entrance of the Kobold cave and just killed those guys there. I think that would have definitely put us over the over what we needed to get an extra level on Valerie. And I don't think that was a particularly dangerous fight. But we'll do it now and it's fine. That one sorcerer level on Valerie is not gonna like make or break the run, let's be honest. Of course, now we're really super low. We might actually just want to snooze again. Embarrassing. Okay. I didn't put Arcane. I need to really remember to put points into Knowledge Arcana. I don't think Valerie will be able to get 5 points, so... I messed that up, Billy. It's not the end of the world, because we'll just get Dragon Disciple 1 level later, and it means that we'll get Mirror Images 1 level earlier. So it's not super bad, but it'll kind of delay Valerie's spellcasting progression a bit, and her strength as well. Like, she'll get the strength from DD 1 level later. But it'll increase her spell casting, I guess. Progression. So, you know, there's an upside and a downside. There are two sides to every story.
I am yours to command.
Oxy, yes.
Let's go for the bless here.
There.
This as well. Oh, the cat is not fighting defensively. I mean, it's not bad to not have him fight defensively. That way he'll actually contribute a bit of damage now and then. Alright. You're gonna go for this pillar. You two are gonna go up on the right side.
Let us strike as
And you're
one.
gonna pop down a grease on these fellas here. Perfect. I mean, yeah, so far so good, I'd say. This run is going quite smoothly. Maybe I should have actually taken the time to pop a
Do not falter.
shield spell on Valerie. I can't believe I forgot to put points into knowledge arcana for her. It's so typical for me, though, to forget that kind of stuff.
Training pays off.
Alright. She should get her level now, yeah. Got it. Let's see. A kinetic knight? Which one? I mean, they're always good, though. I agree. But they don't do much CC in the early game. Not as good as... not as much CC as... Nice, that's 3. So if we only get 2 points the next level, we're probably still fine. Pick sorcerer. Okay, that's good. Okay, I didn't mess it up that badly. I think I prefer this point. The reason I like this is for her kingdom management stuff. It's based off of charisma. Nice. I think we might have just salvaged it. As long as she gets 2 skill points next level, and I'm pretty sure she can't get less than 2. Yeah, they are good, but I much prefer the crowd control that I get from the sorcerer, because his grease has a really high DC, and the kineticists do a lot of damage, but they don't do much crowd control. And damage is not really the problem in the early game, if you ask me, sir. But kineticists are definitely very strong. I'll agree with you there. They're always good.
Request.
I just don't play them very often. Ugh, we failed the check. Oh, we got it. Nice.
Share your will. Inappropriate.
I think I would go fire and then earth. That's the most OP combination, I believe.
What a bother.
Maybe I should make a main character once.
Unexpected result.
Just for shits and giggles. Oh, it's normal, Aram. Depending on your difficulty
How
level, I guess, but
Speak. What a bother.
it'll happen less and less throughout the game.
Unexpected result.
There we go.
Ask.
Oh, she failed
That
it.
is possible.
Let's hope the cat can spot it.
State your desire. You have my attention.
Cat didn't spot it. Oh, he triggered it. It's fine.
Share your will. I will grant your request.
Not sure if there's any other traps left, to be honest. Don't think there are. Oh, there are, but she... Oh, there it was. Oh well, it is what it is. Get out of here.
Assist me or lose me.
Stupid acid arrow. Okay, we'll go for a quick snooze. Actually, will we? Let's see if we can't heal her a little bit. Or maybe I spent them already. A kineticist might be fun to run though for a change, and I haven't really played with a kineticist much. I just find them, they are very strong, but you know what? It's about time that we get far into the game, so maybe we should just play something totally broken. Just thinking whether or not we should do the, oh, she does have this heal left. Man, that was pretty
Give me
bad,
order.
Jaethal.
Speak. State your desire.
Access. Yes. Esmond. Access. Yes.
Whether or not to fight Megalocheros. To fight it or not to fight it? I mean, we'll probably be fine. More like... I mean, we'll most likely be just fine. But we could also just die. I mean, you know, those are the two options, basically. That we always have.
You have
Okay, you know
my
what? Let's just pop
attention.
this scroll of... oh wait, we
Share
have a
your
Cure
will.
Light one as well here. Should have bought some more off of Jod when we were at Oleg's. Alright, that's sort of decent. I think we'll just have to go with that. Let's cast some buffs here. Should not have cast that first though. How much gold do we have? 800. Okay. Not even close to 3,000. Just checking if we could pick up the extend wand, but I don't think we can just yet.
Speak.
Pop that. Charge.
I am your shield.
And we'll pop down a greasy over here, I think. Okay, that went pretty well. Looking good. We can even clear the decimal. Fast use scrolls and potions from inventory when you are not in combat? Yeah, definitely. You mean to right click and press use? Okay, this is actually not going that well.
This body holds no more.
Stupid Jaethal again. Maybe we'll go for some magic missiles here. Another one. Come on. Alright. He gets plus 4 AC when he's lying down like that. That does make them harder to hit. Alrighty. Looks like Frolix is less vulnerable to grease in your team. Is that true? Let me see if what their reflex saving throw is. DC +9. They have lightning reflexes. I guess that's the lightning reflexes part. So even though they have +9, they have a good chance to succeed, but they'll fail eventually. Grease is just so strong because it does so many DC checks, right? Eventually they'll lose. Unless they have like plus, 15 or something. But still, +9 is indeed quite high for a reflex saving throw so early on in the game. Yeah, you're right. My team is super vulnerable to grease. Especially Valerie. She has no dexterity. The trick... It's easier in turn-based to avoid it, but that's not a big deal. Let's go. Oh, that's pathetic. That's nice. 7. This is going pretty well. Oh, no, we failed the fortitude check, though. That's a shame. I don't want to fight in this state. Oh, no! Let's hope it's... It might just be Thylacines, though, but maybe it's bandits. If it's a bunch of bandits, we might have a problem. Uh-oh, bandit brawler? No, okay. Yeah, this is might be just... If it's just 2 of them. Oh, and he's ranged as well. Okay, as long as there's no back spawn, we should be alright. Okay, we're fine. How much was that? 108? 108. It's nice, actually. Trying to loot in the grease. Not a good idea. And no point in doing that, actually. Alright. Time for a snoozy woozy, I think. This is permanence. It's only wisdom damage, though, so it's not a hugest of deals. We could just let it, you know, leave it on, but let's see if we have a restoration pot or not. Not really sure if it's worth it to spend a restoration potion to fix the wisdom damage, if you ask me. I don't think there's anything that'll damage wisdom at this point in the game, so it's not like we have any chance of being brought down to 0 and dying from it. And I forgot to give him his moon radishes, actually. There you go. Let's have a look at our XP situation. We want to have around about 11 to 12k with this XP setting before we pick up Tristan. Looking pretty decent, actually. Because we haven't even done the main story quests yet. Let's dump our stuff with Mr. Oleg here. 1600. Oh, let's try not to sell that. I always forget, though. Actually, we'll pick up another one, won't we? It's fine. We don't need that either. We don't need that. 3k, nice. I think we can pick up the extend rod now. Yes, we can. Let's make sure to give it to her. And stick that on the cube. Nice. This way her buffs will actually last a little bit. Looks like my wisdom damage disappeared as well. Not sure if it should, but I think it did. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Ah, it's fine. Big deal. Not a big deal. We're not a Zen archer, so we do not care. Oh, wonderful. Time for some cutscenes. But, does mean that we're getting somewhere in the game. Pretty pleased with how this went this morning. We actually made quite some progress. And we didn't spend the whole morning running through the mansion, which I was afraid of. Time to switch to water, boys. Billy's drank enough coffee. Getting the old coffee sweat. That's a sign that I've had enough. Okay, let's see.
You have
Stick
my
this on
attention.
him. We did. On her, I should say, of course. Him.
Riti. Riti.
Fine.
Share your
About her. And no bus. It's all good though. Yeah, these wolves, you want to be a little careful with wolves always,
your
because
desire.
they can ruin any run, and every run, I should say. No matter how good your party is, with one unfortunate trip. Get him, stupid wolf. It's not going very well.
Assist me or
She got
lose
tripped.
me.
She's gonna die when she stands up. I think we're gonna have to go for the grease.
This can't be over.
Oh, there you go. That's what happens when you get tripped by a wolf. You die. She seems to be missing a lot, to be honest. What's her attack bonus now? +6. Okay, that is not great. That is true. Without bless and without heart. What's the other thing called? Oh,
Request.
he passed though. Go. She has perception as well, so if she failed it,
I
who cares? It's
concur.
just an old coin. Oops. I'll have backs in there. Oh, I see what my problem was here. Some more fascinating backstory on the old Stag Lord. Oh, it is a sad story. Truly, truly a sad story, Mr. Stag Lord. I almost feel bad that I'm gonna have to take your fortress and turn it into my own. Let's see if we manage to pass this trickery trick. Where is oh, she's greased, isn't she? Screw it, that's gonna take forever. Let's just continue.
I have been.
Not many have heard.
Oops, I didn't actually loot it. Oh, here comes Jaethel.
Please hasten. An ancient. Then hasten.
You have my
Hasten.
attention.
She actually said Hasten. I never thought you were supposed to
That
pronounce
is
that T.
possible.
Thought- Okay,
Inappropriate.
fine, well. Figures. Wait, doesn't Radagast have trickery as well? Yeah, I did give him some trickery. Oh, he managed. Wow. 2 points of trickery well spent. Yeah, let's
Share
pop a
your
little healing here.
Tashani Savitu.
Have a bless. Those were pathetic heals, by the way, Jaethel. I saw those rolls. I was pretty sad show, Mrs. Jaethel.
Onward!
So only one whoop. How hard can it be? Pretty hard, apparently. Wow. Oh, now we're talking. 50 damage. Not bad. Sweet. I think we picked up some herbs. Herbaceous herbs, herbalicious herbs. Where are they? There they are. And where to next? I think we're actually gonna go to the left side of the map finally. Maybe even play around with some worms. We're getting fatigued, so maybe we should just rest. Although the ambushes on this side of the map are generally not that scary. Okay, Please tell me she's gonna pop the Tranquil Riverbend. She did. Nice. Let's loot this while we're here. Easy looting. Easy loot. We may as well give the Flaming Nunchuck to Valerie right away. Let's see. 2 to 11, 4 to 14. Yeah, that's definitely better. Alright, let's stop and rest here. Otherwise, we might just get ambushed and won't be able to move. I actually think I'm going to call it here for today, guys. I might be back tonight. No promises there, though. But thanks a lot for watching this morning, this fine morning. It is no longer morning, and that's my cue to go and play with my little boy, guys. And don't think that's gross. That's talking about my baby boy. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the stream, and don't forget to subscribe, like, whatever. Oh wait, this is not a YouTube video. This is Twitch. Follow me. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a nice day, have a nice Sunday, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Thanks again for watching. Very much appreciated. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye. See you all later.